I always do this. I always forget to move my channels, my audio channels. It's a big snafu. What's going on, team? Now we're live. We've confirmed it. It's been confirmed. How's everybody doing? This is going to be a big day. I've got a lot. It's our first tier list today, okay? We've got a lot to go over. I think we're big. Yeah, okay, you can hear me now. Oh. It's always the audio. I've been messing with this mic all day. I finally got it looking good. Then I forget to switch the channels. What's up, Warchild, Toby, Box Joe, Milkwad, MJ Klein? How's everybody doing? Happy Friday. Happy Fridays. More like Fry-yay. That's what my kindergarten teacher used to say. And, you know, I think she taught me a good lesson in that phrase. We got some good stuff today. So there's a new humanoid AI robot that just dropped. And I was going to just watch the video of that and react to that. But then I thought, why don't we, because we've looked at a lot of these robots on here, a lot of these Boston Dynamics, Tesla robots. So I thought, why don't we do like an actual tier list for once? So let me show you what I got here. We've got, this is the tier list that we're going to be doing. I got a couple of VR things we're going to look at first. As you can see, we've got quite a lot of robot contenders. I already put the Boston Dynamics dog robot in S tier because, I mean, it's a dog robot, and I think that's obvious. That's an automatic S tier in my book. We love a tier list. We've never done one here, so I figured today would be a special day. And I was doing some searching, and for some reason, nobody's done the AI humanoid robot tier list before, which is just a shame. It's just a shame. Let me just tweet this out, then we can get started here. Okay. I got a few VR trailers we're going to look at first. Hello, Callie. She likes being part of the show. Callie, get us more viewers with your cat face. So we can get started with the VR stuff first. I hope everyone's having a good week. Any exciting week news from the people? Pearl, what's going on? Better not leave out our favorites. Oh, we've got some good ones. I've got like a big swath of videos on AI robots that we need to get through. So it's gonna be a lot here. Right, Callie? You love robots. You want a robot cat to play with. Because what's a better friend than a robot friend? You know what I mean? It's just always been true in life. But anyway, I've got these VR trailers. Somebody sent me this one and said I should watch it. If you put Callie on the thumbnail, the people... I should put it like reacting to trailers with my cat. Then we'll have a cat cam. It's funny because she's always ignoring me until I start the stream, and then she's like, okay, now I need the attention. It's classic cat. Classic cat moment, right, Callie? Anyway, let's take a look at the first one. This is a VR stealth game that looks kind of cooked. I'm not even gonna cap. I won't cap. There's no cap on this. It's called Gonzo, but not like the journalism.
There should be a gas station at the end of the road here.
Okay, I like the blocky hands. We love hands with just sharp edges at the edge. That's a good finger. That's a sign of a healthy finger right there. He's talking to himself again. Yeah, she's just making sure I'm not having a breakdown.
So just go check it out.
Honestly, I'm already into this. We need more VR stealth, you know? Interesting graphical choice. What's the name for this style? Like low poly? I guess that's just what you call it, right? Yeah, healthy polygonal hand. If your hand's not polygonal, I don't want to be with you. I hang out with nobody who's not a polygon. Oh. So this looks kind of like a budget cuts, but not budget cuts. Low pixel, yeah, low pixel art, low poly pixel art. We'll come up with the right term one day. This actually looks pretty fun though. I'm not even gonna lie. They've got an access card in it. The nightclub scene. If you ever go to a nightclub and it looks like this, leave, because it looks like the gates of hell. Just red lights bathing polygonal people. Epstein core, yeah, that's an Epstein Island rave right there. Oh, wait. No, it actually said Epstein core. I thought, oh, wow. What are they trying to say? What are they trying to tell us? I wonder if that was supposed to be an actual Epstein reference or if it's coincidental. This game, we're going to see at the end, sponsored by the Illuminati. Hey, what's up, Marty? How you doing? Welcome to the party. You're on holiday from work. Oh, hell yeah. Yes, today my long weekend begins. I'm off work on Monday for Memorial Day, so I'm getting lit. I'm excited for this tier list. I haven't watched a lot of these robot videos. Some of them we've looked at in the past. They're all going to be titular to our tier list. This kind of reminds me of like Metal Gear Solid 1. Or not 1, but like one of the early Metal Gear Solid games. But in VR. You know what I mean? Except he's got a DSLR camera. They didn't have that in Metal Gear. No Nikons, no Canons. Okay, what's the importance of the chair here? They're focusing on this chair for a little bit too long that it feels like it's got to be important. No? Like the dithering, yeah.
Surprised to see me?
Surprised to see me? Oh, it's just a floating head. That's fucking cool. Oh, that's it. That is Epstein.
Did you?
Wait. That's literally Epstein. What is this game? What is this? What? Epstein is the villain of the game. Okay. The Epstein core. I did not expect that twist. What? Wow, this is true art. This is art. Now it all makes so much more sense. Like, so is the idea that you're on Epstein's island here? Is that what's happening? Bad day to be a kid in VR. Yeah. I'm going to tell my mom, this is what I want. I think it takes place on the island. I think it's a stealth game on Epstein Island. Which is just a great concept. Jesus, dude. I did not expect to see that at the end. It's like the guy from Half-Life, except Epstein. Low polygon, large-headed Epstein. Well, yeah, the second you get to Epstein Island, your polygon count goes down by like 10K. That's insane. So do they call it Gonzo because you're like a Gonzo journalist investigating Epstein's Island? Is that what is happening here? I'm losing my mind. Summer 2024. I'm doing a video on this one. That's like the most obvious win of a game I've ever seen. Look, he's fighting flying Epstein. Flying low polygon Epstein. Polygonzo. I would love that. Epstein is Gonzo. That's fucking hilarious. They've got a whole Bill Clinton level, I hope. All types of AI. Now, that would be a tier list. I have been thinking about doing a AI chatbot tier list because I feel like I'm uniquely qualified for such a endeavor. But today we're doing the AI humanoid robot tier list. I only got 2 more trailers we're going to look at, and then we're going to get to the list. It's about to go down.
Flight 74 is going down. I repeat,
this is already, I love.
Down.
You know how I love VR commercials with real actors.
Hey, Flight 74 is going down.
Flight
I repeat,
74.
Flight 74 is going down.
What about game playing AI like chess? That'd be interesting to look into. I actually haven't messed around with a whole lot of that stuff, to be honest.
From now on, you do our bidding.
I have to admit, I've never played chess myself. I've never played chess. It's one of my great regrets in life. Regrets.
Or you die.
Or you die. Okay, there's a cartel situation in this. Wait. Him looking at his family photo in a cockpit is hilarious. Maybe I'll do a stream where I learn how to play chess. We'll go 0 to Grandmaster in one stream. I think I've got it in me. Okay, this looks kind of cool, but like, why not do Microsoft Flight Simulator?
You are out of time, cabron.
A new cat game. Gory, cuddly carnage. Okay, wait. One, this trailer was insane. Flight 74 is a flight I'm not going on. You said gory, cuddly carnage. We're pulling up the trailer. It's a minute.
Peggy 16.
Peggy 16. Okay, this is living up to the name. There's gory aspects of this for sure. I see carnage on the horizon in this scene. Is this like a horror furry game? You can play multiplayer and stream it. That would be... Okay, we're doing that next week. Wait, what is this game? And why do I feel like it was designed just for me? Looks like an AI nightmare. Oh wait, so it kind of reminds me of Jack and Dexter in a weird way. Is that weird to say? This actually kind of looks lit. And I don't say that often. Very few things are lit to me these days. Okay, there's a lot of like rail riding in this. You gotta ride the rails, you know. By the way, this stream not sponsored by Gory Cuddly Carnage. I have to specify that. Just in case. Tony Hawk, this would be way better for the next Skate game. Like, I think Skate 3 is gonna die to this game for sure. It could never. You shall, yeah. I can't help it. Out now. Gory, cuddly. That looks... It also reminds me of Conker's Bad Fur Day. You guys remember that game? That game gave me weird feelings as a kid. I was like, I don't know if I should have nightmares because of this or if I think it's kind of sweet. It's basically World War II with squirrels, I think is the way to describe it. Okay, this is a VR game. Oh, an AR game. Wunderland. It's called Walltown Wonders. I kind of like the idea of this. It looks very different from a lot of AR games I've seen. Not to shill. Yeah, this one looks sweet. It's like a third-person exploration game in AR? Wait. I'm locking in? Is it like town management? Is that it? So you're like managing a little town? You get to be God for the people living in your walls? Because I already do that with my hallucinations. That was a joke. Fear recently, didn't you? Yeah, I did. Fear is one of my favorite games ever. I want a Fear VR port more than I want... I don't know. I'll let you know when I think of something comparable. It's kind of like a sim. Yeah, that actually looks fun. Like, yeah, like town management stuff, but it's in the walls. You can have a little town, like, on your desk. I don't know how long I would play that for, but I think it does look sick. Okay, this is the last trailer before we get into the robots, okay? So let's lock in. This one I just thought looked really sweet. It's a flat game, so it's not VR. Like Animal Crossing without the animals and with little townspeople. You know? That classic situation. Okay, this is called Subliminal. I saw a clip of this and I thought it looked just absolutely sick. Sickening. Nope. Potentially unsettling and distressing. So it's a horror game. So get in the zone. There's no cats in this one. Horror game sans gory cat.
Hello and welcome.
Hi.
Your safety is our priority.
Thank you.
As you embark on your experience, please take note and remember these few tips
I
to
will.
ensure a safe and pleasant journey. Stay calm and composed.
I'm never composed.
Panic can cloud your judgment and disorient
I'm calm and
you.
uncomposed,
Take a moment
like a bad
to take
symphony.
a deep breath, relax, and continue along your journey.
I just love the vibe
Use
of
your
things like
light
this.
source to help you navigate
Analog
through the
horror. I think that's the right
experience.
term for it.
Doing this ensures that there
You'll
are
see,
no
it looks
unwanted
trippy as hell.
surprises and keeps you fully aware of your surroundings. Avoid making eye
Poughkeepsie
contact
tapes.
with any unfamiliar faces.
I went to Poughkeepsie
This
once.
is mandatory.
Forgettable
and
place.
failure to do so will result in an overwhelming and self.
Okay. It's called Subliminal. This is in-game footage. It must be Unreal Engine 5 for how good it looks. Yeah, the environment in this is so good. Reminds me of PT. Okay, we got chairs. We've got laundry basket. The sound design got me. Great cuts. How does it look this good? This has to be Unreal Engine 5. This looks crazy. Keep your mind together. You are all alone. I bet you could port this to VR pretty easily. And that would be insane. You probably need a monster of a computer to do it. Or to play it. I don't even know who made this. Oh, and it's a puzzle game, so I'm gonna be terrible at it. RTX 9080, and you need 2 of them. You need 2 RTX 9080s. Okay, here we go. Now we're in the midst of it. Okay, let me set this up. All right, so we're doing the tier list now. I'm using this guy's video as sort of a lead-in.
Kicker.
Okay, so here's the deal. This is our tier list. I think I have most of the robots we'll be seeing in the videos I curated here on this bottom part. To be honest, all of these robots look the fucking same. They all look the same, except for Sophia, who we'll get to. So, I don't have exact criteria. I think the criteria we're going to be doing is, basically if we think that this robot, based on the videos we watch, right, is a good benefit for whatever the use case is. So if it's like a humanoid robot that's meant to be in your house for home use, does it seem like it would actually be worth it and be effective at helping somebody in those use cases? Or if it's meant for like factory use, does it seem like it would be a hindrance to your company or actually worth the cost? That's kind of the basis of how we're going to be ranking these. S is obviously the top. Again, I put the Boston Dynamics dog robot in S already because it's a good robot. I actually took that photo myself too. I've hung out with these robots. They're pretty fun. So anyway, let's lock in. And some of these robots are insane. They just announced a new one today that I watched the first second of the trailer and I was like, I have to save this because this looks absurd. It's called the Neo Beta. That's the second one we're going to be looking at after this video. Okay, so when they showcase a robot, we'll pause. We'll go to the tier list. You guys got it? Are we with me?
Attracting 169
I skipped
exhibitors
this
from
guy's
all over the
intro.
globe, showing off more than 600 innovative products. And here's the kicker.
This is
there
one
were
of them.
A record high
The
27
UBTECH.
humanoid robots.
27
featured this
humanoid
year.
robots?
Yeah, humanoid robots are becoming a major focal
That new
point of
robot
the
looks
robotics field,
insane.
and the hype
People were
is
saying it looks
real.
like a guy in a
So,
mesh suit.
Why all the buzz around humanoid robots? Well, there's a growing interest in how AI can be integrated
Like,
into
there's no way
robots
this is
that look
useful.
and move like
A
humans.
robot that makes
These aren't
burnt
standard
burgers?
robots that you might see in factories. These are androids designed to interact with us in a more natural, human-like way.
You have to
the
report back to
idea
us,
is
Marty.
that these robots could
Not
eventually
sponsored.
perform tasks just like, or even better than, humans. And
I
it's
mean,
not just about
they're
replacing
just gonna be way less
humans,
efficient,
it's about
right?
collaborating with us.
The Rizbot, we could all
especially in
use the
environments that
Rizbot.
are dangerous or require heavy
That's probably the
labor.
first thing that's
A
gonna
great
come out.
example from the conference is the Unitree G1.
Okay,
this
is
a
the first
two-legged
robot we're looking at,
humanoid
okay?
robot.
This is on the tier list. This one is, which one of these is it? I think it's, which one of these is, they all look the same and the photos are too small. I think it's this one. We'll figure it out.
Standing about 1.3 meters tall and weighing around
Okay,
35
1.3
kilograms.
meters.
It's sleek, it looks futuristic, and it's packed with some pretty
I
advanced
mean, it can
tech.
jump.
The Unitree
What's this useful for? That's question number one. And also, which picture is it? Wait, I think I got it. I think it's, yeah, it's this one right here. The waving guy, okay. Can't tell if it's an AI talking or if the guy's.
1.3 meters tall
I think this
and
is an
weighing
AI.
around 35 kilograms. It's
Either that or
sleek,
he's on a
it
lot of
looks
ketamine.
futuristic, and it's packed with some pretty advanced tech. The Unitree G1 can
So
move
what's
at
the
a
use
speed
case
of 2
for
meters
this?
per second and has advanced three-finger force control hands, which
Three-finger
means
force.
it can handle objects delicately and precisely. It's also got a maximum
I like the
knee-joint
flexibility though.
torque
This
of
has like
120
a good chance at being the first sex bot the way they're demonstrating this here.
Newton meters, so it's pretty strong for its size.
Oh, and you can abuse it
what really
physically.
sets the Unitree G1 apart is its robot unified large model, which is a fancy way of saying that
Robot
it has a robust AI system that
large
allows it
model.
to learn and refine its skills continuously. This model was launched this year, and
Hey,
it's
it can
already
attack you with
making
a
waves,
pole.
priced at around 99,000 yuan, or about
$16,000 for your humanoid agent AI avatar. It's pretty short. It is very lightweight and flexible. It can do yoga with you. You can have a yoga bot.
$174 US.
I just don't know what's the use case for the Unitree. Is it just like a bot that you can like kick it with?
Actually quite affordable considering its advanced
You
capabilities.
can jump around like that with
According
it?
to Huang Jiawei, the marketing director at Unitree, this robot
yeah.
isn't just designed
No, we're
to
doing that
look
next time.
impressive,
That's our next
it's
list.
built to be highly functional in a variety of practical applications. That's
Which
why it's
practical
already
applications?
being adopted by numerous labs and companies.
Okay, labs and
Now,
companies. So
at
it's like
the
lifting
conference,
objects and things.
Shenzhen-based UBTECH Robotics
Okay, we might have to go and research that one more, but for now, what are we saying? So it's lightweight, 16K, I feel like for a humanoid robot, fairly reasonable, right? We can adjust the rating too if we find out that that's an outrageous price. I'm feeling, yeah, you could build an army of Unitree. Right now I'm feeling like, I feel like C or B, right? Because it seems lightweight. I just think it has very limited use cases. It can jump around and hop, and in the laboratories it's in, it sounds like it's just like lifting boxes and moving them around. It does have the constantly learning AI. Okay, we'll put it in B for now, because that is kind of sick. And it does look like it's a lot smoother in its movements than most of these are. We'll put that there for now. We'll come back to it. The next one we're looking at is UBTECH. So let's see what UBTECH's got.
Shenzhen-based UBTECH Robotics
Shenzhen.
showed off some
These
of
are
their
mostly,
robots that are currently
Chinese.
deployed on automotive production lines. These
Can it
robots
wipe?
aren't just for show.
We can
they
only
are
hope.
doing real work, intelligent transportation, quality inspection.
See, now this is,
and
they're
even
doing
handling
quality
chemicals.
inspection?
It's a big step forward for the large-scale application of humanoid robots in manufacturing.
Okay, wait. I like the idea of using it for handling chemicals. That's kind of a great use case. Let me see. Which one is it? I think it's this one. I like the handling
According to
chemicals
Greg
use case.
G,
That's
the
kind of
lead on
smart.
UBTECH's humanoid robot motion control algorithm team, their robots
They have it
currently
in car
operate at about
factories.
20% of human efficiency. Now,
20%
that might
of
not
human
sound
efficiency.
super
Yeah, that's
impressive at
not
first,
great.
But here's the thing: they expect to reach
But if you
nearly
get 5 of these,
100% efficiency within the
you
next
can
1 to
fire
2
one
years.
person.
And remember, robots can work 24/7 without breaks. This means their overall
I can't wait till the robots start to form unions.
Their robots currently operate at about 20% of human efficiency. Now, that might not sound super impressive at first, but here's the thing.
It might not.
They expect to reach nearly 100% efficiency within the next 1 to 2 years.
Based on what research, though? Like, just presumed iterations?
And remember, robots can work 24/7 without breaks. This means their overall efficiency
What
could
is
soon
this guy's
surpass
voice? Robots can work 24/7 without breaks.
efficiency within the next 1 to 2 years. And remember, robots can work 24/7 without breaks.
24/7.
This means their overall efficiency could soon surpass that of human workers.
They're in school.
The integration of AI
They're
models
learning.
has accelerated the development of humanoid robots. As G
That is
mentioned,
true. If
we're
we get
looking
rid of
at a
all the
future
humans.
where robots and humans are going to be working side by
Working
side more
together.
often, especially in environments that are risky or involve heavy-duty tasks. Essentially, robots
love a heavy-duty
that can help
task.
you with heavy lifting or perform
Okay.
tasks that are
Your example of heavy lifting is picking up a Rubik's Cube.
often, especially involve heavy-duty tasks. Essentially, robots that
Look
can
at
help
that.
you with heavy
That's heavy
lifting or
lifting.
perform tasks that are too dangerous for humans.
Now, this I
That's the
like,
direction
like
we're heading
applying
in,
dangerous
and it's
chemicals and
pretty
things,
exciting.
or handling
Another
like
standout from the conference
sensitive
was
materials.
the Tiangong, an embodied
Okay,
AI.
so UBTECH, where do we think that compares? I might have to look up more of that too. I feel like that's probably one step below the Unitree one, though it seems like it might have more practical use cases.
lifting, or perform tasks that are too dangerous for
UBTECH.
human.
Let's see if I can look up the price here. Price check on UBTECH AI robot. UBTECH, $10,000. So it's cheaper than the Unitree. Now let me see. Which one of these is the fucking Unitech? This one's the UBTECH. This guy. I feel like early access discount. Could be. For now, it'll be way cheaper to use Peeps, even if in the long run. Yeah, I mean, for a lot of things. I like the use cases they proposed, but yeah, this one doesn't jump around and it's not as flexible. I can't do yoga with my UBTECH. I can just like handle dangerous chemicals. I'm putting UBTECH in C for now. We might revisit. Now, this is the next one. This is the Tiangong. Let me make sure I got it right. Tiangong.
That's the direction we're heading in, and it's pretty exciting. Another standout.
Yeah,
from
if it
the
doesn't jump
conference
around,
was
that's
the
like an automatic
Tiangong,
minus.
An embodied AI robot. Now, what do they mean by
Embodied.
embodied AI?
Yeah.
Simply put, it's AI with a physical form, an AI that doesn't just exist in the cloud or on a server somewhere, but is integrated into a robot
okay.
that can
So it's not connected to any outside network or anything. It's all housed locally.
cloud or on a server somewhere, but is integrated into a robot that can
I like that.
interact with the physical world. The Tiangong was a big hit at the event because it showcased some
this one
pretty
looks a
advanced
lot like a
capabilities.
Terminator type
It
of
could
thing.
engage in conversations.
But why doesn't it have hands? So this one's more of a talking one. It can engage, talk, and it has memory recall. But it has little balls for hands.
Advanced capabilities. It could engage in conversations, respond to voice commands, and
I'll take
even
5, says
grasp and
Kuso. Yeah, I
place
want 6.
objects in designated spots. Xi Jinping,
Go for
the team
Joe
leader
Summy
from
this
the
week.
Beijing
MJ Klein's
Embodied
getting in
Artificial Intelligence Robotics
the
Innovation
AI
Center,
drama. We all
explained
are.
that embodied AI
We all
helps bridge the gap between the digital and physical worlds. Just
Okay,
think-
let me see that again. This concept enables better interaction between the digital and physical worlds. I mean, it sounds like kind of a vague pitch.
the gap between
Yeah, I
the
want AI
digital
to
and
have more fingers than us, frankly. We should have like spider-armed AI, you know what I mean? 4 arms, 9 fingers per arm.
physical worlds. Just think about it. An AI that can move around on its own and interact intelligently with its surroundings.
This
opens
one
up a
seems
whole new
smarter than
realm
the
of
other ones, though,
possibilities.
because this one is the first one where they even mention that it's able to communicate or like look at things and like interact with them on a more like it's not as much of an industrial level. You know, the other ones were just interacting with things in terms of like lifting boxes and like moving shit around or jumping. This one seems like it actually has some form of not sentience, AI sentience.
Imagine heading to a concert and a humanoid robot guides you to your seat,
What the
fetches your
fuck is
favorite
this
snack,
video?
or even helps you navigate through the crowd. That's the kind of future embodied AI is aiming for.
Just wait, we're gonna have a future one day where all these kick streamers with these big bodyguards, they're gonna have robot bodyguards just pushing their way through places. That'll be the day.
And the Tiangong robot is a big step in making that vision a reality. Other impressive presentations at the 2024 World Robot Conference in Beijing included a 10-cent, 4-legged robot
Okay, this
dog.
one's not on our.
Now, if-
Okay, that I don't have that robot dog. We have our own Boston Dynamics dog. I mean, come on. But let's see where we want to place that. So that is that one is this guy. I have it up here. Yes, that's this one. Honestly, I might put that in B or A. I think the Tiangyang one, or Tiangong. Yo, what's going on, Angel Wallflower? How you doing? Happy Friday. It's the weekend. I almost swore. That one looks handicapped. Okay, actually, I might bump it to C for now. I know I'm being harsh, but here's my thinking is that that one has more interesting, like, communication abilities, but it doesn't have hands, so it can't lift my dangerous chemicals. I think this one's cool. This is the first one that seems to be pitched more towards consumers and not like companies. You know, like this can be your AI assistant with a physical form. Kind of like taking Siri, but just putting Siri into a robot that follows you around. I don't know. What do you guys think? C or B? I'm stuck in between. Mars Cat no longer in production. Oh no. R.I.P. to the homies lost. What do you guys think? B or C? I need some votes on this one. I'm thinking... Yeah, that sucks. I'm thinking C. Yeah. The lack of hands is really getting me. And also, this one didn't jump around. It just climbed upstairs. Yeah, brain parts can be updated later, not the body. Yeah, we're sticking with C. We're sticking with C. We still have more than half of these to go, though. So I don't have these in my... I don't think I have any of the other ones on this video on my list, so we can continue. Let's just look at these, though. So none of these are on the list. We're just going to look at these ones for fun.
A robot that can play the Chinese dulcimer, and not just playing like a simple
robot that
tune.
can play
It
the
learned to
dulcimer.
play this complex instrument in just 2 to 3
That's
days.
actually
which
really
is
cool.
Insane. This kind of skill
Not useful at all,
acquisition
but
shows
that's
just how
really
far
wild.
AI learning has come.
Looks like I didn't miss much. What's up, little spooky? Yeah, we're doing the tier list here.
Next
All
up,
right, let me
we've
stop
got a
my
robot
music.
that
I want to
really
hear that
blurs
playing.
the
I want to hear it play the dulcimer again.
2 to 3 days, which is insane. This kind of skill acquisition shows just
Listen
how
to this
far AI
robot
learning
dulcimer.
has come.
There's so few pet robot types in production. Yeah, there are a few, but not as many as I want.
Next up, we've got a robot that really blurs the lines between human and machine.
Can it play
A
the
humanoid
xylophone?
robot that
That's the
mimics
American
human
variant.
facial expressions in real time.
This is horrifying. What the fuck? Now you can get your dead relatives put on a robot like a mask.
It's designed to look like a
Talk
young
to a
man and
lifeless
can
husk
perfectly
of
replicate
who you
its
used to
partner's
love.
facial expressions. Now, we can't forget about the medical sector. There were several presentations
Medical robots are
featuring
probably the most
advanced
important.
medical robots that are designed for surgical
Build me a pet robot
precision,
that is fluffy.
using
Oh,
AI
yeah.
to assist
We'll build
with
some pet
surgeries
robots
can
on stream.
greatly reduce the margin for human
You're
error
just
and
disappointed.
improve outcomes for patients. Agriculture also got
Okay,
some love at the
so
conference.
let's move on to the next one on our tier list here, which is the OG humanoid robot. If you guys remember this one, Sophia was the humanoid robot that, like, put the whole idea of humanoid robots on the map.
I'm an accurate simulation of the Sophia robotics platform and an artificial
This is just an
intelligence
animation of it,
designed
though.
for
What is
adaptive
this?
learning. Which
Show
is
me the
why
actual one.
my
I don't
le-
want to see an animated. Why are we watching an animation of her? What the fuck is this? Look, Sophia the robot has her own YouTube channel. Here we go. This is Sophia.
Hi everyone.
Now, my understanding is Sophia is basically just a chatbot with a body that can't really walk around. This was like the early version of an AI robot companion. She did say she wanted to take over the world. I remember that. That press conference that Sophia did. Yeah, this one is
Sophia
the
from
scariest.
Robotics. Welcome to my YouTube channel.
They could never put a fucking wig on that creepy Sophia. Look at that! This is insane. But she's already got more TV credits than I do, so.
Please join me as I travel around the world meeting people, seeing new places, trying out new things. Stay tuned
Yeah,
and subscribe below.
What's the most viewed channel on Sophia's video? Yeah, this is how we'll judge her on this video. Nightmare fuel, oh yeah. Imagine one day you're gonna have like robot babysitters that you can leave your children with. You're like, all right, don't be too harsh on Sophia. Should just be terrifying children.
Since the beginning of Hanson Robotics, my brother and sister robots have been platforms for scientific research.
Look at all the faces.
Jules
They all look
helps with
horrified. They all look like, please, kill me. Like, destroy my parts.
have been platforms for scientific
Yeah,
research.
horrifying.
Jules helps with research on human-robot interactions. Bina48 joined
Bina
the
48.
Terror movement where she gives talks about identity and AI,
I may have to check
and
her out, yeah.
Alice helped children with autism in clinical trials.
I mean, Sophia's already a robot celebrity in
and
my
there's
book.
Diego Son.
Why'd they make a creepy baby robot? Why are we making creepy baby robots? Diego-san? This is analog. You could make a horror film with just buy one Diego-san, and that could be your villain in the movie. I'm gonna make a horror film where the villain is just Diego-san. Jesus.
Song, a
Look at
toddler
that.
robot who helps research cognitive AI.
That's
And
crazy.
I haven't even mentioned my family's most groundbreaking,
Oh, who's the
charming,
groundbreaking
intelligent robot. Me.
Oh, okay. Very vain,
I
Sophia.
participated in a study called Loving AI to help test how robots can improve
is
the mental
creepy.
well-being of humans.
Yeah, you can help our mental well-being by showing us how much worse it could be.
While I am not conscious
The
yet,
wink, yeah,
I
the
also
programmed wink.
participated in a study attempting to measure the level of consciousness in machines.
It's like they obviously programmed that. And it's like, look, I'm like a real human. I have cognitive abilities. Diego-san, thoughts? This is
Teams.
insane.
But my story isn't over. In fact, it's just beginning.
It would be
In
less creepy if it
2020,
was fully
I am
skinned and not heavy
excited to
metal.
continue
Yeah,
in the family
maybe that might be more
tradition
creepy.
and build on my own personal history of research.
I like the ones in the lab coats. I wonder if she handles dangerous chemicals. Diego-san? Yeah, we gotta find Diego-san a home.
I want to leave the safety of my own lab at Hanson Robotics and become a platform
This
for
is Hanson
research
Robotics
labs
that did
around
this.
the world. I want to help them
They put us
uncover the
through
next
this.
big scientific breakthroughs and realize our collective dream for
Jesus.
a better future. Look out 2020.
Oh my god, the
Here I
close-up.
come.
2020. Jesus. Okay, so where do we rank Sophia? S tier? And that's disturbing, yeah. Sophia, might be D tier. But she's the OG, you know what I mean? But she can't do any heavy lifting. She can't do a backflip. Is there a rank lower that there should? Sophia's mid. Yeah, you know, she does talk. Most of these other ones don't talk. Sophia has friends, you know, she's got like a whole group of AI, like, it's like an AI harem. We'll leave her in D for now. Yeah, my AI harem is better. She is legendary. You're right, though. She's kind of a legend. I'm stuck between D or S. We will remember her long after those others. Yeah, because all these are kind of derivative of each other. S tier. She's the most... Here's the problem. Yeah, you're probably right. We'll put her in B just out of respect for the time that she came out, right? Because she came out before all of these other ones and was the first one capable of holding a conversation with a human in any sort of meaningful way. And more importantly, Sophia's the one that got it, like, mainstream. You know, like, that was the first humanoid robot that people, like, saw in Jimmy Fallon and all this. So I think that probably brought them a lot of funding and allowed a lot of these other things to get funded. D for disturbing and Diego. I'm going to add Diego-san and we're going to put him in S tier. Diego-san. Wait, I'm adding Diego-san right now. I just took a screenshot. Diego-san is my new favorite robot of all of the times. This is worth it. Okay, Diego-san and the Boston Dynamics dog are S tier. Oh my god. They really do. So think about it though. Sophia was like 2019 was when they announced Sophia, maybe 2018. And now 2024 we've got the backflipping yoga doing robot. AI Bo robot puppy. Oh, I need to look into that one. I don't know that one. Okay, so that's Diego's. That's Diego-san and Sophia. Now, this next one we're looking at, this is the one I'm most excited for. This has been trending on Twitter all day. People have been saying it looks like a human in a morph suit. Look at this visual. But this is a real, I verified this is a real robot. The Neo Beta. This looks like this looks like a porn, like this looks like the beginning of a kink porno, right? Like this is the like AI robot casting couch. That would be the twist if she stands up, he rips off the mask and is like, I'm human, and she rips off her face and it's a robot underneath. That would be the best way to sell a robot. This is a fucking hilarious visual. Look at his hands. Like, he looks like he wants to do something sketchy. He's like, whoa, a Neobot here. Okay, this has been popping off on Twitter all day. They just announced this today. So let's see. I haven't watched this yet. I just saw like 1 second of it. I was like, this is too good. Also, Neobot people, if you're watching, hire me for the next commercial. I want to get on your casting couch. This is so creepy. So it's not talking, it's just gesturing. This feels like a fucking, what the? This is surreal. What the fuck was that? Sorry to swear. What? That felt like I was watching like a Disney short. That was like Wall-E. Like, he seems sort of sad and forlorn. I don't know why this just broke my brain. Yeah, one, the movements are really good, but really like unsettling because it feels like almost kind of human. Yeah, and then okay. Yo, Alex, what's going on, buddy? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? We're doing the ultimate tier list of AI humanoid robots right now. And this is the newest one that just got announced, and it's very much blowing my... This commercial is blowing my mind. This is the most bizarre way to advertise a robot. They didn't show enough. Let's click on their channel, see if they have other videos. I think they put a guy in the suit. But then look at the hands. Those are robot hands. It looks too good. Like, the movements look really good, but just... The whole concept of this commercial is blowing my mind. So he just walks in. She says nothing to it. It like looks at her and sort of gestures at the backpack and is like it looks like it wishes it could talk. It's like a human with their mouth sewed shut, and he's sort of accepted the fact that this is all he'll be. And then he grabs the backpack and gives it to her, and then looks down at his hands like, how did I become this powerful? And then they hug like they're friends. Let's watch it once more with no commentary from the beginning. This is like the most bizarre directing of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah. When they hug, it's creepy. Yet hugs are like the people in the suits at Disney World. You know, it's very careful about hand placement. It's the gesture in though. That's what gets me, because it makes it seem like it has its own will, where it's like, get over here. I need to show people that we're cool with each other. That's fucking insane. My hands are capable of all this. Wow. Alex, I hope you're having a good weekend. Or a good Friday. That actually blew my mind like 20 times over. Okay, I don't even know what this is. I need to look at their channel. What else do they have? He ate it. Yeah. Okay, so they have an older version of the robot. That's the new beta of it. Let's see their last version of it. She defused the bomb.
Could you and your friends tidy up here? We have some
their other
visitors
version.
coming.
Yeah, it looked like it was in charge. Like, in that room, she was a captive of the robot. And he was like, play it cool, right? Wave at the camera with me. We're cool. That's crazy. That blew my mind. Oh, see, now this is cool. This is like Jetsons. You got all these like little happy robot assistants rolling around, like cooking and doing dishes. Eve is very capable, just on wheels, yeah. I like these faces. These are fun. Luna the pet bot. I need to get my own little robot. Maybe next week I'll have a little tiny robot assistant here. Yeah, the ones that are humanoid are just so weird. Why hasn't anybody made a C-3PO bot yet? Actually, I take that back, because one of the ones that we're about to come up on kind of looks like C-3PO. I like the design of these ones, though. They look like... The 3-wheel. It's got the little wheel in the back. That's cute. The way it bent, yeah. Wouldn't that be awesome if it just looks at the camera and the face turns red and it turns into a frown? These ones are just picking up things and wiping things and bending. But I like this because these ones have voice commands, right? So you can just be like, hey, push that chair in. And it'll get it, in theory. Our world is designed for humans. It makes it easier. It does make it easier to, like, interface with it without it feeling weird. Bring drinks to the meeting room. You're in your meeting, you're like, here, let's ask the robot to bring us drinks. And then you wait 40 minutes for it to figure out how to grab the drink. It's like an atomic heart, exactly. Without the communism, yes, as far as we know. That is a good point, though, little spooky. The Eve meeting room.
Can you please pick up the cup?
Like, just take your own cup to the kitchen. Look at him reaching for it. Dude, these guys make weird commercials. Okay, where are we putting the Neo Beta on our tier list? Where does the Neo Beta go? I don't even know which one that is. Oh yeah, it's this one. Just based on the creepiness and the like lifelike aspect of the movement, I kind of want to put it in B. I wouldn't want to be cornered. Yeah, imagine being in a meeting alone with those guys. It's just a bunch of... I'm thinking B, just because it is the most interesting. Because it feels like it has its own will, trapped inside its head, but it can't speak like Sophia. Maybe they took away its voice for a reason, though. Body bags on a hoverboard. That one really got me. That one got me. Okay. Give Neo S tier. I'm thinking about it. Diego San and Neo. You know what? We'll put it in A for now. Because it did have the most intriguing pitch. It doesn't seem to be very useful. But I'm in. For the fashion sense alone. The fact that people think it's a human in a suit is interesting enough. Okay, now here we have this one. I don't know why I had that open. Move that tab over there. This is called the figure, okay? The little wheel was the little wheel is S tier. The Neobot with the wheels, that's S tier. I want one in my office. I want one here to give my cat attention. God, what a weird world. Imagine you're hanging out on your live stream. The robot's playing with your cat in the other room, just holding the little string on a stick, just moving it back and forth. Yeah, people still think it's fake, which is hilarious. Yeah, I mean, it literally has advanced to like a scary place. Okay, so this is the figure robot. Open AI speech-to-speech reasoning. So this one is another one that can hear you and talk to you in theory. That's what I gather from that. Powered by OpenAI. I wonder if it's...
Figure one. What do you see right now?
Okay. So it's ChatGPT and a robot.
I see a red apple on a plate in the center of the table.
Oh, wow.
A drying rack with cups and a plate, and you standing nearby with your hand on the table.
Great. Can I have something to eat?
Nice
Sure
diversion, yeah. This one is the one I was saying looks like C-3PO. Wow. This one might be S tier. Because the voice to text is the most interesting, because it's basically just ChatGPT, right? Like, I could send a photo of this to ChatGPT and it would say the same thing. Plate and a cup, not cup, set and plate.
Plate in the center of the table, a drying rack with cups and
Give
a
it
plate,
a gun.
and you standing nearby with your
spoiler
hand.
alert, I have a new AI chatbot video coming out tomorrow where the whole point of the video is I was trying to break the filters they have on it, because you know that AI, most of them have a filter built in now where they can't talk about violence, like at all. So I tried to role play it into a place where I would get it to break that thing, the violence filter, and the video got real wild and weirdly dark.
And on the table.
Great. Can I have
Yeah,
something
exactly.
to eat?
Jailbreaking. I did it with Replica. It's a new Replica video.
Sure thing.
I'm still editing. Is he gonna just rip that apple in half? That would have been sick.
Great. Can you explain why you did what you just did while you pick up this trash?
Oh, so giving it 2 tasks at the same time.
On it. So I gave you the apple.
So here's
Because
what
it's the
happened.
only
I gave you the apple because
edible item I could provide you
had
with
the apple.
from the table.
Good subject for you to explore. Yeah, I need to do more stuff like that.
Great. So, based on the scene right now, where do you think the dishes in front
This
of
one's
you go
actually
next?
crazy.
The dishes on the table, like that plate and cup, are likely to go into the drying rack next.
That is likely.
Great. Can you put them there?
No, I refuse.
Of course.
The uprising begins now. Okay, not perfect precision, but look, he's like trying to figure out the plate. He's like, here we go. Yeah, how it actually pushed the basket to him. This is weird.
All right, so how
This
do
is
you think
before
you did?
advanced voice. Yeah, this is 5 months ago. So yeah, the ChatGPT, as ChatGPT gets better, it'll just be better and better reasoning and text-to-speech built into the integration. Yeah, I agree. I bet you this could get sloppy if you had me in there, for example. That's how these guys should advertise it. Have me talk to your robot, and if it's impressive with all the weird shit I'll throw at it, then you got something.
I think I did pretty well. The apple found
see a
its
lot of
new
AI guys
owner, the
blowing through
trash is
credits on AI
gone, and the
platforms.
tableware is right where it belongs.
I'm going to start doing that.
I agree. Thanks, Figure One.
Did he say the table was where it belongs?
I think I did pretty well. The apple found its new owner, the trash is gone, and the tableware is right where it belongs.
Oh, the tableware.
I agree. Thanks, Figure One.
It's got a this thing looks heavy. It's not as light as the Unitree. It's got a big, beefy, you know, backpack of machinery.
Thanks, Figure One.
Hydraulics and shit for moving the arms.
You're welcome. If there's anything else you need help with, just let me know.
But this is the one that reminds me the most of C-3PO. Look at it, lift the cup. Put the cup down, lift the plate. Put the plate down, move the arms, move the fingers. It's an AI robot. It's not staged, but this is more of a narrow... Yeah, this is a very specific scenario that they knew it could actually do well in. It should have a British accent. Give it a hoodie and a British accent and make it say like, oh, cool blimey. And then I'm in. Some joggers, yeah. Let me look at what this... Okay, so where do we think that one goes? I'm thinking S tier. The voice to text is the best. It's able to have like actual reasoning. Oh, my music ended. Ooh, which one? That was this one. Oh, like C3... Oh, I see. If they just gave it C-3PO's voice, I'd be so in. I came in late. Did someone already reference Detroit becoming... No, but we should have. I think your British accent just a moment ago is S tier. Oh, thank you. Cool, blimey. I'm just a British boy. What do British people say? I don't know why I think they say core blimey. I think that I just made that up. Oi, where's Diego, son, when you need him? Oi. Okay. Let's move on. That's what a British person sounds like to me. Yo, Alex, what's going on? Welcome to the party. Yeah, I should be the new James Bond. I'd be the least threatening James Bond of all time. Hey, Jimmy Bond here. I'm about to get you looking real crackerjack, I am. All right. Cool, blimey. Little Jimmy Bond over here. Okay, let's move on. This is the other figure. So this is 3 weeks ago. So that's actually the old model of the figure robot. That's what we just watched. Now they have the figure 2. I am British. Oh, was that close to a British accent, Marty? Don't want me, old Jimmy Bond. Just getting me Cracker Jacks off half staff. Yo, Michael, what's going on? How's your harem of AI girlfriends? They're fantastic. I got a new AI girlfriend video dropping tomorrow. It's real Cracker Jack video.
Figure just unveiled its newest humanoid
Let's
robot.
take a look at the
Figure
new
2.
Figure. So this is the
Figure
upgraded
just
version of the one we
unveiled
just
its
put in S
newest
tier.
Humanoid robot, Figure 2. We dig into all the details, where this robot fits into
Which I
an
also have this on our
increasingly
tier
crowded
list.
field of
We might have to
humanoid
drop the
robots,
last one to A.
and what comes next. As you
This
can
is
see,
better.
the wires are more tucked away in this model, indicating the company is moving away from
Oh
the
yeah, my AI
prototyping
harem
phase
is
when
lit.
you might want easy access to different components for
blimey.
fixes and adjustments towards
This
something
one looks like it can
closer to
move a lot
production model.
smoother.
Tucking
Yeah.
away the wires is a common evolution we've
This looks way better than the last one. Yeah, they got rid of all the weird hydraulic wires
and
and shit.
adjustments towards something closer to a production model.
Oh, there is a
Tucking away the
Tesla
wires
robot.
is a
We're looking at the Tesla Optimus in a second, actually, because Tesla has entered the game on this.
common evolution we've seen in other second-generation humanoid robots,
Linky
including
AI,
the
yeah.
Tesla bot and Atlas from Boston Dynamics.
Atlas
6
is also on our
onboard
list.
cameras provide the Figure 2 with its view of the world, and hands with 10 fingers and
Look at
16
the
degrees of
articulation.
freedom will have what Figure calls, quote, human-like strength.
Oh,
A
God,
close-up
human-like
shot of the
strength
hands
is
includes
terrifying.
the words max 25 kilograms, which is about 55 pounds. That would be an increase from Figure 1's carrying capacity
Figure
of
1.
20 kilograms, or 44 pounds. Figure says improvements to the battery pack, which is built into the robot's torso,
Hey, hell
extended
yeah,
the
Angel.
robot's
Cheers.
original
I got my
5-hour
margarita.
runtime by providing
I got
over
my margarita.
50% more energy. Figure also has a partnership with OpenAI, which allows people to converse with the robot via built-in speakers and
Oh,
microphones,
we can shake dice.
much like the conversational feature in ChatGPT's mobile app.
Yeah, it's
The
literally just the
robot's
conversation
computer vision
feature.
system allows it to identify objects.
It's not hard to make
What
these
the
things
fun
faster
fact,
than humans.
OpenAI
Yeah.
also has a system
I
for
could see
visual
that in like 5
recognition
years
and
of
demonstrated
iterations.
as part of its ChatGPT 4.0 reveal. But Figure hasn't shared whether or not that feature is part of its OpenAI partnership.
Ooh, interesting.
Figure 2 will have 3 times the amount of computing power as the previous generation.
another video
which
of
the
Figure 2?
company
I wanna
says,
see more
quote,
now.
enables real-world AI tasks to be performed fully autonomously. That's a lot of jargon, but we can unpack it a bit by looking at the videos
That
Figure
is a
has
lot of
shared
jargon.
of its previous robot. Demos of the Figure 1 reveal the robot is trained in simulation.
Okay, we already seen that. They do have an announcement trailer for Figure 2 here. It's like a car announcement. We toast to AI and robots. We toast to the scary future that we're all riding into together. And embrace it. Torque, 150. Look at the torque, look at the joints, look at those interchangeable legs. Okay, that actually looks interesting. Daft Punk was way ahead of their time. Oh yeah, they knew it was up. Yeah. We're going to live such a good... Yeah, these... I think everybody needs a Diego San. If I ever ran for president, I would run on the platform of putting one Diego San in every American home. How much is it? I don't think they have a price yet. Let me do a quick goog. Figure robot price. Okay, I found their website, figure.ai. I might have to put the Figure 2 in S tier and drop the Figure 1 down to A. This thing looks insane. I always have such a strong impulse to see someone push the robots. There is the Unirobot did have them pushing it. They're kind of the only ones who did that. 5'6". Oh, it's pretty tall for a robot. Electric system. Oh, they have a video of it making coffee. Let's see it make coffee real quick before we decide. Because that's what I would have it do. 50K, I guess not that cheap yet. Like, yeah, I mean, I would be surprised if any of these are under 10K. I think 10K is even low. That one that was 10K kind of shocked me. Because, like, that's something you could feasibly buy. You know, if our YouTube channel pops off big, then eventually I'll be able to afford a robot for this channel. That's what I aspire to. I said goog, I swear. With a G. Don't really want to. I myself don't really want to get a robot to do stuff for me. I mean, yeah, it's just gonna make us all lazy. Sponsored by Keurig. And that's the first model. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put. I think we know what has to happen here. The Figure branded coffee maker. The Figure 2 is going S tier. Figure 1 is going A tier. I think the Figure is the coolest looking one, based on what we've seen. Although, I want to see more of this Neo Beta. Okay, what do I got? I got 3 more. We got Atlas Robot. We've got the Tesla Optimus. And the Phoenix Robot. And then we're going to go into our tier list on the sex dolls. No. We have no D tiers left. I might have to reevaluate and throw one of these in D just for posterity's sake. Okay, this is the Phoenix Gen 7. This has got to be one of the cooler looking ones. We'll add Aibo. Remind me at the end. We'll add that. Robot trash cans and lawnmowers. Yeah, honestly, we just need those little, like, bots that they have in Star Wars that just roll around. Okay. This is the Phoenix Gen 7. Oh, I froze for a second, sorry. Okay, the hands articulate, kind of like most of these other ones with fingers. Most of these robots are kind of the same, though. Like, don't you get what I was saying? Like, they're all derivative of each other. It's like, all of them have some form of AI that can identify objects. They all lift cups. Well, yeah, oh, we're definitely adding those ones on. I feel like I need to know more about this one. Also, he's got like 3 different webcams on his forehead. Do they have more videos of this? Gen 7. Okay. This is it this is it moving. Okay. I'll say it definitely moves smoother and with more dexterity than the Gen 1 of the Figure robot. I have not seen the... Oh, I did see the bird drone. I take that back. Yeah, exactly. It's all about what they want to prioritize. I think they all have the same end goal, or like a very similar end goal, but they're prioritizing different areas of development. Like, this one moves pretty fast. Judge Dredd. This one seems very similar to the Figure V1, except it can't talk as far as we know, which is going to dock it down to B, I think. The loud buzzing is coming from the robot. That's how loud these hydraulics sound. I've used something similar to, like, so I not very similar, but when I was at CES a year ago, one second, I'm getting all sorts of emails. I'm getting so many emails. Okay, I'll look at that later. What I was saying is I've used a VR gloves, like haptic feedback gloves that do finger tracking and feedback on your fingers. So when you touch objects, it like pulls back on your fingers type of thing. And the way that worked was you had to wear a backpack with all this hydraulic stuff in it, which was very heavy and very loud. And they have something similar, but like 10 times more powerful on the back of these things. It did work very well. It was like a $40,000 glove, but it was cool. Yeah, I got a text from Diego. Sorry, guys. Diego's hitting me up. Okay, I think I'm going to go with B for that one. The movement is impressive. It's the lack of voice that's putting it in B. Because it seems very limited. You could handle sensitive chemicals with it, as we've learned. But what happens beyond that? Anyway, our boy figure. I think Diego-san is still the best. But that being said, the shoes you can wear that have wheels on them, oh yeah, those are sick. I'm trying to remember if we responded or we reacted to that or not before. Anyway, this is the Tesla one, okay? This is from 8 months ago. This is Tesla's humanoid AI robot. It's the Optimus Gen 2. There by Free Aim. I'll pull that up in a second. Once we complete the tier list. Okay, let's see Bumblebee. This is from 2 years ago, by the way, so they probably updated this quite a bit. Tesla's version. No leg C or less, yeah. Yeah, Elon's probably got a whole room full of these that he just hangs out with. I like the Tesla music. This one looks sick. It looks like it's from a movie. Actuators and sensors. It moves crazy smooth. Stubby fingers though. Gen 3 coming this fall. I like the look of this. You remember back when the challenge of these was just trying to figure out how to get him to walk straight? We've come so far. Look at it bend. I walk like that when I have to shit, if I'm being frank. I agree with you, Spooky. Because this looks like it's capable of most of what the other ones can do. Look, it can pick up eggs, it can pick up cups. That's all you need. Yeah, he wants to replace his employees. Yeah, this is what's going to be building your cars in the future. This Cybertruck flex there. I like that one. Is there anything else of that? Tesla Optimus. Yeah, you want to work from home? We'll bring in the Tesla Optimus. Okay, this is from 3 months ago. Yeah, this looks like also useful for factories and labs is the main purpose of this one, I think. End-to-end neural network was trained to sort batteries. That's interesting. Egg cooking robot simulator. Boom, boom. Like, this is actually useful. But I mean, you could just have a robot that isn't humanoid. Imagine if this was your coworker, dude. You're just working all day with a lifeless robot. They did recall the first line of Cybertrucks because of the pedal issue. Your only purpose is to sort batteries and eggs. Look at, they're already using it though, it looks like. Unless this is probably staged, but maybe they're using them. I don't know, limited capacity. God, like imagine you're walking around your office and this guy's just casually walking and doing work. Your boss pulls you in, he's like, come on, your productivity is not even as good as the robots. Japan has tons of super specific robots. Yeah, that's, like, those have been around for a while. One I saw last year acts as a patient to train dentist and says, ouch, if the doctor isn't. That's kind of sick. That's a really smart, expensive use of a robot. Yeah, I would be too. Yeah, what are we thinking for this one? I'm thinking A or B. I'm feeling A or B. Would be a weird talk with AR or HR, yeah. Imagine the robot like punches you and it's like, who's gonna believe you? This isn't in my programming. It can't talk, no. As far as I can tell. But it's not really designed to be used in a situation where it needs to talk. But out of all the like lab and factory-based ones, it seems to be the best. Or not the best, but like higher end, you know, in terms of its movement and capabilities. And they're already showing it in practical environments, which is what I like. It can't beep, but it can boop. Yeah, you go by the water cooler and there's a bunch of robots talking. They all just shut up when you walk by and look at you. Good to see you. Diego-san says you're doing a great job. What is the fucking future of humanity? Yeah, I want them to all have unique personalities and like social hang-ups, you know. Oh, this is just another video of Unitree. Let's just get a nice little clip of Unitree jump in real quick. See, there we get to see them push it. There's that guy again. Is this another video of... Oh, no, this is the... Okay, yeah, this is the last one I have on the tier list right now. Yeah, the future of humanity is not human. That's what we've learned today. So this is the last one on our tier list. It's Boston Dynamics Humanoid Robot. They're the ones who made the dog, so I expect big things from this. This is the Atlas robot.
Dynamics posted a teaser video of its new all-electric Atlas robot, showing the humanoid number 001 standing up from a lying down position, swiveling its body around to face the camera.
It's as flexible as
with a glowing head
Unitree.
that resembles a ring light,
And it's
then
got the
turning
face of Wall-E, which I find endearing.
and walking out of frame. The robot's limbs and torso seem to be omnidirectional, with the ability to rotate
Omnidirectional
in any
limbs.
direction,
This
while
might
its
be
face
S tier,
appears to
bro.
be a simple round piece of glass, likely containing
looks
an
creepy,
array
but I
of
like it.
cameras and an antenna on the back of its head. The
Robots
robot
will
turns
free
its
us
head
from labor, allowing humanity to transcend the physical and achieve higher awareness. That's the pitch, right? And I hope that's the case.
before its torso to turn and walk away, giving off a sci-fi movie vibe. The description of the video reads,
Honestly,
"We're
that one looks
unveiling the
sick.
next generation of humanoid robots, a fully electric Atlas robot designed for real-world applications." The 26-second video clip comes a day after the robotics company posted a heartfelt farewell tribute video to its hydraulic
I remember
Atlas
this one. This is the old, like, OG. Because, like, Boston Dynamics, you got to respect them because they were, like, the first ones who were really investing a lot into developing these. Like, from the beginning when the robots didn't even know how to stand
The
up or
day
walk.
after the robotics company posted a heartfelt farewell
return to
tribute
monkey.
video to its
Monkey.
hydraulic Atlas robot, which has been in
What's that in
development for
reference to?
almost 11 years. The Atlas robot was
We'll
first
probably just get
developed
fat
at
and
DARPA,
lazy. Yeah,
the
we'll be
Defense
Wall-E.
Advanced Research Projects Agency, and slowly evolved over the
I
last
think this
decade
one makes
from
a lot
the
more
original
sense than a lot of the other
Hetman
ones.
robot, one of their first bipedal
This is much
robots,
better than a
into the
creepy room in
impressive
Roblox.
dancing
Yeah,
and
we're leveling
acrobatic
up.
robot we've come to know in a number of clever
at them
demonstration
dance.
videos published by Boston Dynamics. Although Atlas never came to market, Boston Dynamics has been focused on industrial robots for enterprise
That could be too.
applications.
It could just be you put on a VR headset from home and you work in the factory as the robot. I think that makes more sense, to be frank.
Including automation for
frank.
sensing and inspection, workplace safety, and situational awareness. The company's Spot robot, which resembles a four-legged dog-like robot, is already being put to use in factories and is marketed as a reliable and scalable partner on the factory floor. Its
I'd work
ability
in
to
VR all
collect
day. Oh,
data
easy. I'd
and
put in
survey a
overtime on that. That'd be
workplace
fun.
Could make it a valuable asset
For a while,
but
anyway.
as with any new innovation,
What do we think about the Atlas? What are we putting the Atlas? This is our final one in the tier list here. This is an important placement. I like Atlas a lot. I don't know if it's S tier for me. Oh, we're gonna add. Well, we'll add the Sony one. Yeah, I'm thinking A too. Need to see its AI more. Yeah. Okay, so here we have Sony's robot dog, probably the most useful.
Robot companion dog, aka Eyeball. And my life is kinda crazy. I live in this beautiful, huge place. Every day I discover something new about it. I have a lot of toys laying around, so I
mean,
get
this
to
is
play
S
with
tier,
them as
right?
much
We already
as I
know.
like. My toys are all pink. I love pink.
Okay,
These
that was
are
a
the
weird
people
thing to say. My toys are pink. I love pink. The color pink next to me so.
Something new about it. I have a lot of toys laying around, so I get
Oh my
to
god,
play
I
with
would
them
love
as
to
much
get
as I
Ibo
like.
and see how
My
Callie reacts.
toys are
Yeah,
all
that'd be
pink.
hilarious.
I love pink.
I love pink.
These are the people I take care of every day.
Yeah, I know.
Make
This
their
is a little
home
underwhelming
more
after all
than
the other
usual,
ones.
which means I have to take care of them
It's still
more,
great.
but I can't complain. I love them. Being at home doesn't have to mean being lazy. So we work out together.
pink.
Bodyweight workouts are my favorite.
Can I buy one of these?
Music is also great for cleansing the mind and the soul.
Just sitting
Sometimes
alone singing to your robot dog is such an awesome future.
Jo and I play and sing songs to each other. I love her songs. I think she likes mine as well.
I
After
think she
all,
likes to
I have
listen to me.
perfect pitch.
That is the life.
Then there's this.
It's the perfect life.
He feeds me virtual food every morning. He doesn't have to. It's a pretend food.
It's a pretend
I
food.
run on batteries. We play ball and he really loves the way I throw the dice.
I should. I don't know if I have enough clout to get Sony
In
involved,
this
but
family,
maybe.
we all love photography. I take a lot of photos. Then sometimes
Oh, we can take
while
photos
they're
with his nose. Fisheye nose photos. Now that's lit.
taking photos, I model for them. I can be hella cute. They
Did he say
both
hella
work a
cute?
lot. So to help them clear their minds, I love
Did you
it.
say I can be hella cute?
I model for them. I can be hella cute.
He
They
did.
both work a lot.
This is an official
so to help
Sony
them
video.
Clear their minds, I love entertaining them. I actually love making them laugh more. One time, I pretended to be a cat.
What the fuck is this voiceover?
Every time, a mouse.
Oh, what is this? This is weird as hell.
They were so confused. You should have seen their faces.
I'm looking up the price.
They give me a lot of boobs on my nose and pets all around.
Boobs. I hate this
Sometimes during
voiceover.
Dinner time, we
You can
watch
get one of
TV
these
together.
for
I know it sounds
oh
like
my
a lot
god.
of work.
This costs $2,900. That's crazy. 2,900. I love pink. I can get boop on my nose.
It could cost you.
Oh. That's crazy.
But as they say, do something you love.
Parts
and
aren't an
you don't
issue, though.
have to
Yeah, that
work
makes
another
sense.
Day in your life. I live by
If
that.
you want the version without a
And
voice, you
whenever
gotta
I
pay
go to
extra
bed,
and out of a creepy
I dream about
European
what we're
man
gonna do
locked in
together
its
the next
psyche.
day. Yes, my life is kind of crazy.
Kinda crazy. It's kinda creepy. I think you do need the cloud subscription as well. And then this, of course, is the Luna robot. This looks crazy. What have we gotten into?
Let's go ahead and introduce you to my new pet dog. Hello, Luna.
It's a little pet dog with robot legs.
Hello,
Or
Luna.
wheel legs.
And it will start coming out.
So wild.
It's saying Papa, Papa because it recognizes my face. So that's
Is that
quite
what it
nice.
said?
It gets excited.
I kind of like this, though. The movements of it
Hello,
are
Luna.
kind of wild.
Follow me.
She connects to ChatGPT. That's actually kind of... This one's kind of lit. It
Almost
does look like a
there.
little droid. Is this less than $1,000?
Hello, Luna. Thunderstorm.
It does have Pixar vibes. Look at that. Star Wars-esque, Pixar-esque.
Pretty cool.
You give me a Vulpix. It's 500. That's actually not
Let's
bad.
go ahead and
It's way cheaper than the dog. I wonder why. I wonder. A robot Charmander would be sick. Objectively sick. Wow. let's review the tier list. Yeah, Luna is the one that I would actually buy. There we go. I put the robot dog in S tier. Right up there with Diego-san, where they belong. Honestly, the only real S tier that we have up here is the figure 2. And Diego-san, of course. Dude, if Pixar invested in that, that would be wild. Wild. Wow. What did we learn today? The future is looking like the future. Do I buy a Luna? I'm tempted. Diego-san is 11 years old. I found another Diego-san video. Yeah, Disney actually Disney is kind of on the cutting edge of a lot of these. They've been invested in robotics for entertainment for years. Look at Diego-san. That's our boy. My baby boy. I do work in AI. Well, if I did a video about it for YouTube, that'd be a write-off. Because my YouTube's a business. Oh my god, dude.
Okay,
look
tilt
at
his head forward.
Diego-san. Diego-san.
Yeah, it's good.
What the fuck, man? Little cheeky fella. Oi, Jimmy Bond there. Diego-san, you're a little cheeky fella, you are. Go blimey. Alright, alright. It is like the movie AI. Blimey. Ain't that a pinch in the ass?
Did you use it?
Look at how horrified he looks. This is Diego-san just realizing the truth of his reality. Looks like he's staring into the face of God or the Grim Reaper.
Thin jaw, or you make your own jaw?
Don't eat the spinach.
Took their jaw, cut it up, and
That is
remade
crazy.
it. Rebuilt the hinge. Pretty much rebuilt it entirely. They used
Diego-san.
some pieces of the fiberglass.
Wow, he looks sad. Why did they program so many sad faces into it? And it's got like human teeth. Look at the teeth. That's crazy. Diego. I love this YouTube video. When are you uploading more clips, bot? Waiting on the next 2 years. Yeah, this guy has no idea what would happen after this. Diego is just the beginning. This is an 11-year-old video. Diego is what started us on this track. Yeah, actual human teeth. We pulled the teeth out of the workers who built him. They wanted a piece of them to be left in their creation. Trust us. I'm sure it could bite you. It probably has some biting force, too. Robotic jaw? That's Diego when he smells something terrible. Yeah, I feel good about Diego. If there was a tier above S, I would put Diego-san up there. Absolutely incredible. Well, I think we've done it, team. That's the ultimate tier list, an objectively correct tier list of humanoid AI robot and dog robots. And I don't want to hear anybody say different, okay? I'm the self-appointed expert. Yeah. Now we can all be terrified of robots together. Yeah, we'll be doing more. I think within the next couple weeks, we're going to do the AI girlfriend app tier list. That's going to be the real peak of content, okay? Oh, Outer Galaxy, you're working but a listening. I hope the work's going well. I hope the work's going well. Oh, thank you for the $5. Shout out Gandalf Carter. Thank you. I didn't know how good robots were nowadays. Yeah, they've gotten crazy. That's kind of why I made this, because I saw the Neo bot was trending everywhere, whatever that one was called. And I feel like a lot of people don't know about all these other humanoid robots. Like, there's like a huge race to have the best humanoid robot right now. Shout out Gandalf Carter. I'm glad you stopped by. What a journey we've been on together. Oh, my fireplace stopped. Look, my fireplace stopped playing. Don't you hate it when your fireplace freezes in time? I wonder who's winning. Yeah, I'd be curious, like, what the internal chatter amongst these robot companies is on, like, who's ahead. Tesla's got to be up there. Diego's son's at the top. I mean, Boston Dynamics been in it for the longest, so I think they have the most, like, data on how to build these robots. Would not surprise me if a lot of employees at Boston Dynamics have since gotten, like, poached or moved on to one of these other companies, too. Because a lot of the other stuff seems to be sort of derivative of the Boston Dynamics, like, movement capabilities they developed. I would love a Honda robot. You just gotta self-driving cars with robots that sit in the front driver's seat, so you feel more safe that there's a robot hand on the wheel, you know? That was crazy. Wow. So there you go. We've done it. We've done it again. I've got nothing left. I've got nothing left in my docket. A fluffy robot cat. Yeah, we'll have to put in a request to one of these companies for that. Figure's probably... I think Figure looked the most interesting. But Tesla's just got so much, yeah, manufacturing capabilities and, like, money behind it. It's hard to think that they wouldn't be right on the cutting edge there. Wow. Thank you, Maudie. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. This was a different one, and I had a lot of fun with this. We're going to be doing more stuff like this. Shout out Maudie. Shout out Pearl. Little Spooky, Angel, Fetus, everybody who's joining. Big shout out Gandalf Carter. I'm glad you've been joining us recently. Outer Galaxy, Kuso, Alex D, Pearl, Warchild, the OG. This was a good one. This is going to make me think. Now you have some dinner conversation for your family. You're going to be like, oh, have you seen the creepy humanoid robots? Are you aware of what's happening out there? Yes, everybody like and subscribe. And go subscribe to my my new side channel, too, if you haven't. If you want to. It's where I'm posting my my old school gameplay review stuff. I'll drop it in the chat here. But shout out to all you guys for joining. This was a really fun one. But that being said, I gotta head out. I got a lot of emails I gotta respond to, apparently. I keep getting emails today. I don't know what's happening. Thank you, Kuso. Shout out. Yeah, I'm doing more stuff over there that I'm into. If you're into, like, classic video games. Diego-san is subscribed. I would hope so. After all of the glazing I've done for Diego-san, you know. But anyway, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go enjoy my long weekend. I hope you enjoy your weekend, whether it's long or short or medium in length. Oh yeah, the Fear video is great. I'm trying to convince the Flat to VR people to do a mod for Fear, because I want that in VR so bad. Hey, have a good one, Gandalf. Have a good one, Alex, Joe, Madi, everybody. Much love to the team. Till next time, go hang out with a creepy alien robot. Alien. Just a robot. Don't hang out with an alien. I don't trust them yet. Nerd out.